Hello friends, family, and internet strangers, Stephanie here, and I am back at my apartment in Los Angeles ready to cook some more for you. I have been reunited with my friend the air fryer after a few weeks without it. The air fryer was just too bulky to take back to New York with me, so the Instant Pot took center stage for a while, but air fryer is back in the game. Today I am making chicken fajitas in the air fryer, and I'm going to show you a few different ways that I'm eating this, including these yummy quesadillas, but we'll get to that later. For now, let's check in on the first way that I made this. All three ways I'm going to use this are starting with this same base mixture of peppers, onion, fajita seasoning mix, and chicken. I'm starting out by cutting up my bell peppers. I did not have any red or yellow or orange bell peppers. I only had green bell peppers and those sweet mini peppers. I used enough of those to make up for what would have been one bell pepper. I'm all about using what you have. And I'm going to chop up an onion. Surprise, I didn't do the onion first, but it still has an onion. So fear not, you still have me chopping an onion in this video. You can use pre-made fajita seasoning from the grocery store if you'd like, but it's also really easy to make your own from ingredients you most likely already have in your pantry. I will post the ingredient list down below, but I use chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper, and oregano. Next up, I am slicing up my chicken into fairly even slices. I plan on having 2 meals from this, so I did 2 chicken breasts, but I have since learned that these Aldi chicken breasts are massive, and I do not even need a full one for 1 meal. This made 3 meals. As I slice this, I am tossing it in with my onions and peppers. I'm going to add in that fajita seasoning and spray it with some oil. I use avocado oil, but you can also use any other oil that works well in an air fryer. Those are going to be oils with a high smoke point. So I toss it in the avocado oil, put it in a pretty even layer in my air fryer for 15 minutes at 390 degrees. About halfway through, I flip all of my chicken over. I give this a little shake and make sure the chicken is in one layer so it will cook fully to the appropriate temperature. It is done. At the 15-minute mark, I took the temperature, everything was good. I put half of it away to use later, and then it's time to start with the first way I'm going to prepare this. You could do this the normal fajita way, but I did chicken fajita nachos. I made my own chips out of these whole wheat tortillas that I had found at the grocery store. I spritzed them with some avocado oil and a little bit of salt and cut them up. This is another thing that I overestimated how much I needed. I only really needed one of these. I did not finish the chips. These were in the air fryer for about 5 minutes at 390 degrees. Came out nice and crunchy and crispy. I kept snacking on them while I waited for the chicken to cook because I did this in the opposite order of what I'm showing y'all. I didn't have shredded cheese, so I put some sliced cheese cut up on top of my nachos and chicken, and this was delicious. 5 minutes in the air fryer at 390, and it was nice and melty. The dismount, not so great out of the air fryer basket, but I served it up with some salsa, and it tasted better than it looked. Next up, a quesadilla. I start with another one of those whole wheat tortillas and put down some of my sliced cheddar cheese. I grab my leftover chicken fajita mix from the night before. I did not warm this up in advance. I simply put it right on there cold, knowing the air fryer would heat it thoroughly. I also added pepper jack cheese to the top of this. I did not spray the outside with oil. You could if you wanted to make sure it was really crispy and a little bit brown on top. I didn't care about it being crispy and brown. I mainly wanted it to be nice and melty on the inside and cooked through. I put this in the air fryer at 390 degrees for 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, I flip it over and do another 5 minutes. After that, again, mine not looking so brown, but my cheese was nice and melty just the way I like it, and this turned out to be my favorite way of the 3 ways I ate this. I still had a small amount of leftover fajita mix after this, so I decided to make a rice bowl with it. I had some of those single-serve microwave minute rice things, so I took one of the brown rice ones and threw it in the microwave, added a little bit of pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder to give it a little bit of flavor because those can be kind of bland. And then I heated up my fajita mixture also in the microwave, threw that on top, and this was a nice fast lunch. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, I have new cooking videos every Sunday. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.